Oh, YouTube, Audrey here. Another haunting in Mass. Haunted place in Mass. I am downtown Fitchburg on Main Street. And a few days ago, I just figured out of a death that occurred right in this area. It happened in 1875. Due to the fact that I've been looking up so much ghost stuff. And I'm going to bring you down over here. And of course, the traffic's going to be loud. Back in 1875, there was a train, but not the train you would expect. It was a horse and buggy train. It was more or less, you could call it a trolley. And where the railroad station sits now, I'm not going to walk all the way down there, but I'm going to show you a bit down there to your left. If you were driving, you would come out in the intersection across from Dunkin' Donuts. Now, Main Street used to consist of a railroad track for the trolley, and it went all the way to West Fitchburg. And it also continued this way on to Summer Street. Now, the story goes is that a trolley, horse trolley I'll call it, came down this way short after noon. And come to find out, Fitchburg had a, I don't know, I'm sure all the old timers will know it, but they had a, what was it called? A fairground here in Fitchburg, over by Nina's Pizza, where Nina's Pizza used to be, where it's now Portobello, in that whole area of Subway, and that whole area up till Young's Road in Lunenburg, which is like, what, a quarter mile up the way, was a whole fairground with a ball field, and it held 6,000 people. Now the horse and buggy was on their way to a game that day. It was July 5th, after the 4th of July. Like I said, 1875. They traveled down this stretch of road, and somewhere in here, I would say, the horse, all the horses got spooked, scared of something. So they started trotting out of control. The driver lost control of them, and when someone from the back of the trolley screamed, "Run for your lives," or "Jump for your lives," sorry, "Jump for your lives," the whole friggin' 90 people were on that trolley that day, and they all were just pushing, shoving to get off. And I don't know where exactly, but a woman, hang on a sec, got a bunch of joggers. A woman literally fell off and cracked her skull. Now that I do not think I'm not going to know, because back in them days when they wrote out in the newspaper articles, they didn't put the exact spot. Sometimes they don't put the exact street or the exact, time. Well, they put the time in, but not the exact place, spot, in street. I mean, I had to figure this out all on my own, and I also went to the Historical Society in Fitchburg to find out where the fairgrounds was. But I'm somewhere in between this intersection. A woman smashed her skull and died instantly on the curb. The rocks off of the. So she died pretty much in the middle of the road, and crushed her skull because someone must have stepped on it or something, jumping off the train, because they had rocks on the side of the tracks. So in between here, a woman got dragged and ruined her eye somehow, dragged on the face to the skin. But the horses literally managed to pull. That's what I'm saying. I don't know how far they went, but they literally managed to pull and all the chaos ended, I think, I'm just assuming, over here by this alley, because the last guy to fall off, it said, fell off near an alley, and that's the only alley right there in between them two buildings that you see over here. Right here. It's the only alley on this street. There's an alley on the other street, you know, over there, but Summer Street and the fairgrounds was on down off of Summer Street. So somewhere this woman, I don't know, due to all the traffic, I'm sure that woman's ghost boy is like, ah, screaming and yelling like, where the hell am I? And who knows where her soul is. Who knows if she wanders this intersection looking for help like some ghosts do. You know, the funny thing is this fire station didn't even exist at that time either. This was built in 1893, so I don't know where the first fire station was ever built in the town of Fitchburg. It could be over here. As you can see, this building, the Skyline building over here, that's the new fire station. But I don't know, I forget if that old one that sat there might have been the original one, but I'm not sure. I have to look into that. But I don't know what else was standing at this time in this area. I mean, these buildings could have been standing here because, like I said, yeah, alleyway they talked about. And like I said, they don't give distinctive, you know, places and streets and numbers and all this kind of stupid shit you like to know about. But I figured it out at least because there's no other alleyways down off this road. So in between this intersection somewhere is a woman's soul, and I think July 5th I'm going to come down here around noon, take some pictures, see if there's any indication of a spirit ghost. I know it's going to be broad daylight. Maybe I'll come and do it at night instead to see what I can get for any, you know, considering there's some light poles here, but I want to see what I can get for any ghostly figures, and therefore, but anyways, like I said, another haunted place in Mass. This is Summer Street off of Main Street in Fitchburg, Mass. And like I say, I'm going to be bringing more what I can when I get the time to do it. Until the next haunting video, I am out.